Hello, Leo. This is Jay from Live to Love Tarot, here to do your connection and separation read along with your singles. These reads may not resonate with all, so take what works. Also, I have a tendency of saying he or him in regards to the other person. Know the roles can reverse. So we're going to start with the surrounding energy. We have the Two of Swords, the Three of Wands, and the Four of Pentacles. So the surrounding energy of this read right now is that you both are trying to let go of any confusion you're holding on to, really expand your mind into the present moment, releasing that past. And this can be difficult and this can be very trying, but I feel like you two are trying to do this. So what challenges are you facing when it comes to this connection? We have the Emperor, the King of Swords, and the Two of Wands. So the first challenge that you're facing when it comes to this connection is taking your power back. You know, really having control in a logical way of your decisions. You know, there's sometimes when we get over emotional that we don't make the right decisions for ourselves. What's another challenge? We have the Four of Swords, the Page of Wands, along with the Seven of Swords. I feel like another challenge that you're facing right now is healing. You know, trying to let go of the immature actions of the past. Release anything that's deceiving you from moving forward. So what advice does Spirit have for you? We have the Eight of Pentacles, the Five of Wands, along with the Nine of Wands. You know, Spirit's telling you right now, you need to focus on the conflict in that defense, those defensive wounds you're holding on to. You know, really work on those, because that's what's confusing you. That's what you're holding on to. It's those triggers that really put you in, it's the triggers from the trials and tribulations you went through in this connection that put you in this defensive mode. You know, you built these walls around these triggers, and now you need to knock those walls down and heal them by facing them. You have to deal with your triggers in order to heal them. So what is the current connective energy, the recent past, and a challenge? What is the current connective energy, the recent past, and a challenge with you and your person right now? We have hoping as the current connective energy. In the recent past, we have drifting. A challenge is clinging and what needs to happen for you two to find balance. We have farewells. So let's get hoping. We have the Ace of Swords along with the Temperance, yeah. You know, I do feel like you both have a little faith now. You know, maybe not before, but you've recently got to the point where you have to make some clear decisions to restore peace and balance in your life. And so you have a lot of faith in yourself that you can do this right now, both of you. In the recent past, we have drifting. We have the Six of Pentacles along with the Three of Swords. I do feel like in the recent past, you both were really able to be successful in disconnecting from the pain, you know, and now, see, there's so many levels of breakups that even though we heal that heartache, even though we're not in pain, we still have sometimes that bitterness from everything that occurred. And this is why you're making clear decisions that it's time to put faith in yourselves that you can get over this, that you can find peace and balance with those triggers you're still holding on to. A challenge connectively, I feel like a challenge that is going on in this connection is that you both felt betrayed by each other and you're still holding on to that betrayal. You know, even though you've let the pain go, you're still holding on to that betrayal because you really thought that you two would be together forever. You both thought you would be together forever. And so you feel mentally defeated and betrayed by the fact that things didn't work out, and you tend to blame each other for it, instead of like taking responsibility for what you did wrong. What you both need to do to bring balance to this connection, we have farewells, closure. We have the Three of Pentacles and the Six of Cups. What you both need to do to bring balance to this connection, you need to start letting go of the past. You know, you need to gain the closure that you need to move forward. I feel like you two need to come back together, and let me tell you why. I feel like there are some things that you need to speak about in order to find peace with the past. And sometimes that's all we need to let go of what we're holding on to. And so I feel like there's some sort of reconciliation of communication that needs to occur between the two of you for you two to move forward. What is your person's energy toward you? What is their intention and what is their challenge right now? What is their challenge right now? Your person's energy toward you is pride. Their intention is upheaval. A challenge is unconditional. And what needs to happen for your person to bring balance to this connection, we have time. So let's get pride, ego, arrogance, stubborn love. Pride, ego, arrogance, stubborn love. We have the Knight of Wands along with the Six of Swords. So I do feel like right now your person's energy towards you is they're trying to make a passionate effort to move on from their ego, to really let their pride down as they try to heal. You know, it's like your person may have been in their ego this whole time from the breakup, but now they're realizing they have to make an effort to embrace their true emotions or they're never going to get over this. Their intention is upheaval. We have the Queen of Pentacles and the Seven of Pentacles. Yeah. I feel like your person knows now, you know, a lot of people take time to just kind of get back into order and get used to being on their own. And I feel like your person is realizing now is the time for them to face all that drama and chaos. Don't mind if you see a cat walk across. She's walking all over the place. They realize that now is a time to reevaluate how they can find stability, comfort with all that drama and chaos that they're holding on to from this breakup. A challenge with your person is unconditional. We have the World card and the Empress. You know, I feel like a challenge with your person right now, it's almost like, you know, they're not sure if what they feel is unconditional love for you. And this is what's preventing them from letting go. This is what is preventing them from ending and finding comfort with the past. You know, some people will hold on to a person even if it's negative because they're not sure how they feel about that person. So this is where your person is at. What your person needs to do to bring balance to this connection, we have time. We have the Five of Cups and the Queen of Swords. What your person needs to do to bring balance to this connection, they need to wait it out a little bit, you know, really make an effort to work on cutting out any grief or regret they're holding on to from this connection, but also being patient as they slowly complete these cycles. So it does sound a little confusing, but I feel like the biggest thing about your person right now that they need to work on, the biggest trigger, is they really thought you were there forever. They thought eventually you two would get married and, you know, have a family or just be together forever. And that can be the biggest betrayal a person holds on to. And if your person can find peace with this, you know, really start to cut out that grief and possible regret for the things that they've done that caused you two to break up, they'll be able to find peace with the past. What messages does your person have for you? What does your person want you to know? What messages does your person have for you? What does your person want you to know? What messages does your person have for you? What does your person want you to know? I look for you everywhere. I love you. We have the Magician along with the Knight of Swords. Yeah. Your person wants you to know that as they're trying their best to face the truth, really trying their best to move forward, being consciously aware that it's time to move forward. They find themselves looking for you. They find themselves, you know, if there's a place that you went to before that you shared, they find themselves really looking for you unconsciously. They also want you to know that when they're positive with the Sun card, when they're able to really let go of what restricts them in negative energy towards you, they realize that they still love you. And that can be pretty deep for a person when you love someone that you're not with. And again, it's all about your person struggling with whether this is unconditional love or not. And to me, so far in this read, I think it is, and your person's fighting it. So let's get some near future. We have loss, grief, sorrow, and pain, tension, turbulence, arguments, and stress. Let's get lost. We have the Four of Cups along with the Page of Cups. I do feel like in the near future, your person is really going to try their best to work on really opening up their heart and accepting the loss and grief of this connection, the missed opportunity, because you have to accept to heal. And this is going to help them to start really, facing that confusion with tension, using their intuition to let go of any past tension they're still holding on to from this connection. So I do feel like in the near future, your person's going to do some deep healing. Now that they know that the unconditional love is there, now that they know that they still feel for you, this is going to help them to move forward. So this is what I have for you. I hope it helps. Now we're going to move on to singles. Who is coming at you, singles? Who is coming at you, singles? We have the Seven of Swords, the Queen of Wands, and the Queen of Pentacles. I feel like this person that's coming at you is definitely someone from your past. It's someone that backstabbed you. It's like they deceived you in some sort of way. This person has taken this time apart with you to rebuild their confidence, to really find comfort with what they've done. And now I feel like they want to come forward and apologize to you for it. So what will their intention be? We have the Knight of Cups, the Six of Pentacles, and the Two of Pentacles. They're hoping that if they're honest with you about how they feel, they'll help you both find the equality you need to get over the struggles. They're hoping them coming forward is going to help you release what you're struggling with, the betrayal, the backstabbing that they did. So this person was pretty awful to you, but they're hoping that you will forgive them for what they did if they are honest with why they did it and honest with how they feel. How will they see you? We have the Devil card, the Justice card, along with Ace of Wands. Yeah, they're going to see you as someone that they're going to try to be truthful with, find balance with, and hopefully heal anything, any restrictions you're holding on to from the past that would prevent you from a new passionate beginning. So what will they want the most from you? We have the Queen of Cups, the Four of Cups, and the Ten of Wands. I feel like what they will want the most from you is for you to be honest with your emotions and really let go of anything that would cause you to reject them. They want a chance. So how will you see this person? We have the Nine of Cups, the Hermit card, along with, my dogs are barking. My animals are crazy today. And the Eight of Wands. I feel like you're going to see this person. I feel like you're going to see this person as someone you feel this deep soul connection with. Someone that at one point was your dream come true, and someone that you want open to continue to communicate with. What will you want the most from this person? We have the Five of Cups, the Chariot. You want to get over the past. You want to get over the grief and the regret. What you want the most from this person is a fresh new beginning. You want to start over. You really don't want to hold on to grief. You don't want them to hold on to grief. You want to move forward. So what will the connective energy be? We have the Tower card, the Hierophant, and the Judgment card. I feel like you both are going to be shocked. This may have been a connection. Both of you never thought that you would be here. You never thought that you would be back together because of all the drama and chaos from the past commitment. So I feel like connectively, you both are going to try your best to make better choices and possibly create a rebirth in this connection. So what challenges will you face? We have the Six of Cups, the Seven of Wands, the Six of Swords. Being a little afraid, And a big challenge that you're going to be facing is you're going to be a little apprehensive of moving forward with this person because of the way they acted in the past. What's another challenge? We have the Three of Swords, the World card, yeah, and the Temperance card. I feel like being afraid of being hurt, being afraid, you're still going through a cycle completion of trust. Trusting that this person isn't going to hurt you again. Trusting that you two can restore peace and balance. What advice will Spirit have for you? We have the Two of Cups, the Seven of Cups, and the Fool card. Or no, the Hangman, I'm sorry. I feel like Spirit's advice to you right now is you need to really try your best to be in the Seven of Cups energy. And not the confused part, but more of being open to new options and letting, at the same time as changing your perspective and letting go of the things from the past partnership. What else? We have the Three of Wands, the Nine of Pentacles, and Empress. Another piece of advice that Spirit has for you is you need to expand your mind to really working on yourself. It's time for you to feel good about yourself and find comfort in anything that comes down your path. So Spirit's telling you that you need to learn the lessons from this past relationship and now make a positive move towards forgiving this person and building a friendship, at least, if not more. Near future, we have the Nine of Wands, the Page of Wands, along with the Star card. If you both can forgive each other for that past defensive energy, let those defensive walls down and really, really think of a new action to take, looking at this connection in a different way, I feel like you two will find peace and possibly more with each other. So this is what I have for you. I hope it helps. And I thank you so much for stopping by. And as always, go with love and peace.